Good morning and welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. Thank you for coming by. Political reflections. This is an unbelievable photograph of Speaker Nancy Fancy Pelosi. No, this is an actual short video. Watch it as she claps President Trump. It's really a remarkable image. Then Post Graphics is analyzing the linguistics around the State of the Union speech. No president has said these words in a State of the Union except Trump tonight. Bloodthirsty, chilling, fentanyl, kissing, outspend, and sadistic. And I've said before that he is a linguistic warfare specialist. Returning to Bruno Makaish, as world powers compete for mastery, the game proposition, it may seem that we're heading towards war where no rules apply. In fact, both war and peace are now combined. No one is free to stop playing. That means that conflict and struggle are inescapable, but also that they take place within the confines of a system of rules. Unregulated conflict, a world war, is an illusion in a technological world where human will is to a large extent already subject to algorithmic process. Think about that. The Economist is referencing a visit by the Comandante Hugo Chavez, to Russia. And apparently during that visit, at that time, Medvedev was the president, and he said to the Comandante, "I've missed you." And the Comandante says, "You're a friend and a comrade to me, Dmitry." And then passing on greetings at that time from mutual friends, including Muammar Gaddafi, Bashar Assad. "Russia is a superpower again," he continued, "and Venezuela is a nucleus of the pole of power in Latin America. Since then, Gaddafi has been killed, Assad has endured, thanks only to Russia's firepower. The future of Chavez's successor, Nicolas Maduro, hangs by a thread." Protesters are on the streets of Caracas. Latin American countries, the United States, have recognized the opposition as Venezuela's legitimate government. Europe is sympathetic, but Russia sees its vital interests at stake in Maduro's survival. Since 2006, Russia has lent Venezuela at least $17 billion. China is about 61. Some of that debt has been restructured, but Venezuela still owes Russia $6 billion, half to Rosneft. And then saying that Maduro protested when he was asked about Russian forces in Venezuela. "I can't say this, no comment, I don't make any comment, I have no commentary on the subject," he said. The Economist concludes, if Venezuela goes up in flames, Russia can always blame the United States for destroying the investment. But if Mr. Maduro does fall, abandoned by his army and hated by his people, Mr. Putin would have more to worry about than squandered investments. My piece over the weekend was seeking to connect Venezuela, Iran, and the DR Congo. And I was referencing an article I'd written in August 2018 when I said Trump seems to be relishing his financial warfare strategies. That time Maduro was being attacked by a remote-controlled drone. I said, throw that financial sanction warfare into the mix with rank mismanagement, and that's what's brought the country to that Hunter S. Thompson moment, the edge. There is no way to explain it because the only people who really know where it is are the ones who have gone over. Then I was referencing an article by Andrew Corribico, who was speculating that Venezuela puts the US back in control of the oil markets, and that in his view, he thought that loans from Russia and from China would be declared null and void. Having said that, there is an article out there of Juan Guaido trying to soothe Chinese nerves around their loans. France has carried out a rare simulation of a nuclear deterrent strike using Rafale warplanes in an 11-hour mission amid growing global tension. EricTrump says Ivanka Trump has done more for women than probably anyone in Washington, D.C. I think no one believes that. It still seems amazing that 2 years into a real estate developer's presidency, the only thing being talked about, being built, is that wall. Rabobank via Zero Hedge.